Welcome to Almasi Collaborative Arts, and this is the 8th edition of the Almasi African Playwrights Conference. Excited to see all of you. My name is Gideon Jeff Wabvuta, and I'm the Programs Director for Almasi Collaborative Arts. So Almasi Collaborative Arts seeks to put the African narrative on the global stage. We build up African artists and playwrights by creating platforms for new work, professional training, and cultural exchange between Zimbabwe and the United States. This work matters because it helps artists build sustainable careers and ensures African stories are created and told by African artists. If you'd like to stay connected with us and hear about everything that we'll be doing in the future, please share your email with the team right on this beautiful paper, which is also a feedback sheet. So fill it up by the time the show ends. We'd definitely love to hear from you so that we can also be able to reach out to you and let you know what we'll be doing in the future.
Is it at the end of each play or
at the end of each play? Wow. Yes, at the end of each play. So this is the 8th edition of the Almasi African Playwrights Conference, and we've been working since the 8th of December. 5 playwrights came into the process with works that they submitted throughout the year, and these works, we dived into them over the past 2 weeks with the lovely Ngozi right there. I'm just going to one of our amazing facilitators, and Mara Isaacs, who left. Yes, she's on a plane to the US. She had to leave. So over the past 2 weeks, we've spent time diving into the work, sitting down with the playwrights. There's been laughter, there's been tears, there's been cries, there's been all sorts of emotions, but all in the service of the work. So what you're going to be witnessing today is part of the process. This is a development conference, so all these are works in progress. So thank you all for making the time. So this afternoon we're going to be watching A Change of Heart by Jonathan Brakarsh, directed by Makomborero Teresa Muchemwa. So let's give it up for A Change of Heart.
Change of Heart, a love story for leaders and nations who have lost their way, by Jonathan Brakarsh. Scene 1. Enter 2 men dressed in commedia dell'arte costumes, Zani the clown and El Capitano the soldier.
In with the new boss, out with the old boss. In with the new boss, out with the old boss. In with the new boss, out with the old boss.
They run off stage laughing. The bedroom at the president's residence. Isaiah Thomas is in a white dress shirt and boxer shorts. His sports jacket and pants are folded neatly over a chair. He is doing push-ups and counting.
23, 24, 25.
He goes to the mirror. He does voice warm-ups and face relaxation exercising, singing to the tune of Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA.
I'm just a small-town boy. I'm just a small-town boy. I'm just a small-town boy.
He puts on his sports jacket and walks over to the table where there's a set of papers. He opens it anxiously and reads it.
Speechwriters. They want us to sound like kings.
He returns the speech to the table and folds it shut. He puts on his pants and shoes and looks in the mirror. He winces in pain and puts his hand over his heart.
Breathe. Breathe.
Finance. Isaiah Thomas steps onto the podium. His wife, Marilyn Thomas, is standing by his side. She watches the audience, smiling and waving to get their positive response. The cheers become louder.
Citizens of this great country, we have been together for 1 year. How far we have come from those troubled times.
Mr. President, are you going to tell us your truth or the truth?
How far we have come from a government that never cared about you. Such blatant corruption, feeding themselves while so many starved, with millions, billions in foreign banks. There is still a long road ahead, but we are getting closer. Soon there will be free education for our children.
Free education? Do you expect teachers to work for free too? How much are you getting?
Shh, be quiet, old man. At least he's doing something about it.
Who is hungry? No one goes to bed hungry in our country. No one goes to bed hungry here.
Yes, I've heard it all before.
Accessible and free healthcare will soon be ours. Healthcare clinics in every neighborhood. No more long waits at hospitals.
Free healthcare is expensive. Where are you going to get the money? And I'm still waiting to see a doctor.
Shh, will you just be quiet? You are drunk and disgusting.
You would be too if you knew the truth.
He got us out of this mess.
Happiness is not a dream. It is our right. Our right.
And what are you going to do when things don't go according to plan? Are you going to cry?
All I ask is your patience in correcting the wrongs of our previous government. All of this can be done. It will be done. Your strength is mine. My strength is yours.
Yeah. Your strength is mine. My strength is yours. You are going to need all the strength you can get. Try weights and cardio.
You are making a fool of yourself. Live now. You could never be what he is.
I would never want to be. Do you know who I am? I am the future of this country.
Marilyn Thomas motions to Zani and El Capitano, who quietly come beside Terence Heckler.
I say education, health, and happiness for all. I am honored and humbled to be your president.
Honored and humbled. Are you man enough to do this job? Huh? Tell your wife to fire a patient consultant. Is she trying to look 20 years younger? She doesn't have the legs for it.
Isaiah Thomas steps down from the podium with Marilyn. The three ministers lead the audience in a rousing rendition of
We care! We care! We care! We care! I never know whether I will bomb or not. I wasn't created to be charismatic.
Yeah, true. Oh, but you're fine, dear. There's something endearing about you. Part Trevor Noah, part Charlie Chaplin.
But do they believe me?
Did you hear the cheers?
Okay. Look, when all of this is over, let's dance again under the stars.
Well, of course.
On to the next challenge.
I'll be nearby.
Isaiah Thomas turns to Terence Heckler.
Mr. Heckler, you've attended quite a number of my speeches.
I try not to miss any.
Welcome. I'm a full access president, always available. I know you well as an ex-parliamentarian, a very successful businessman, and the leader of a small political movement. How can I help?
There are issues that you and the nation must address.
Please continue.
What are you going to do about all the immigrants flowing in? Those Harunga, they are taking our jobs, committing crimes. They don't belong. Most of them don't even speak our language.
I haven't seen any problem. Try proving that that your horrible ideas make sense. Like the concentration camps made sense.
They serve the purpose. Let those who undermine a society be removed.
You can't just remove people. There's a justice system that asks, what crime have they committed?
Expel or eradicate the people who undermine our economy. It's simple. Our group will even pay them to go back to the country they come from.
Your group?
Yes. people who can do great things for this country and even the world.
The very rich?
We have the resources to make a difference. Single mothers, drug addicts, and children with genetic defects.
Isaiah? 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 Isaiah?
Scene 2. A hospital room at the president's residence. Marilyn Thomas and two of the advisors, Minister of Finance and Minister of Defense, are gathered around a hospital bed with the comatose figure of Isaiah Thomas upon it. There's an other hospital bed with the comatose figure of Isaiah Thomas upon it. There's an oxygen mask on and trouble breathing.
We were just talking and he got upset and suddenly he collapsed. What happened, doctor?
He had a major heart attack. The cardiac MRI indicates significant damage to his right and left ventricle.
Is my husband going to die?
His heart cannot survive an operation. Was he taking the medication I prescribed 10 months ago?
Medication? What medication? He never told me.
We talk about everything together. He never mentioned a heart problem.
Well, he has advanced coronary artery disease. If we had known about his strategy, throwing away these pills, we would have done something earlier. His heart could stop at any moment. He needs a heart urgently.
There's no other way?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, how do we get him a new heart in 12 hours?
He needs a new heart. That's it. Or he dies. Could you be a bit more sympathetic, doctor?
My job is to give you the truth. Should I say that he just had a faint spell, give him 2 aspirins, tell him to get some rest, and when he wakes up tomorrow morning, he'll feel so much better?
So now what? Can you order a new heart on Amazon, doctor?
We use the International Heart Donor Network in these situations. Let me check.
Doctor types on his computer.
We need a strong heart. One that can weather the highs and lows of politics without failing. A heart that can go the distance.
Well, buying a heart is not exactly like buying a car. There is no gleaming showroom of freshly waxed hearts or 3-year, 36,000-mile warranties. We take the best of what we can get.
But will the president be able to return to all his duties?
Well, I hope so. We've been doing heart transplants for decades, and each year there are advancements.
Don't let my husband die. Not like this.
It's okay, Marilyn. We will all get through this together. But we can't let the country know. People will lose confidence in us. And that is when bad things happen.
And you just expect me to be quiet about this? People need to know. They need to pray for him.
Marilyn!
Why all the secrecy? Just do it quickly. And if you can't, I will ask the nation for help. I will step in for my husband as acting president.
Marilyn! Marilyn!
It's Madame President.
Marilyn, we are all in shock and a bit red. We will do this all together and get it done. Isaiah, you and I have been friends since university. The Constitution says the Minister of Defense has the powers of the presidency when the president is incapacitated.
I will lead the country.
We can talk about that later, Marilyn. As soon as we hear about this, please prepare the money for transfer. Yes.
I want my husband back.
Strict confidentiality and secrecy have to be maintained. Doctor, that includes you.
What are you asking?
For secrecy and strict confidentiality.
I am aware of that, sir.
The president don't get heart attacks. We need media campaign. The nation needs to believe that the president is in good health and invincible.
We've always encouraged the media to speak the truth.
Just a little bit white lie. Don't get anyone.
I agree with that. I agree. Get on that. You will lead the initiative.
I was asking A1, we have to do something within an hour.
Spotlight on news announcer.
Today, the president visited Wild River Orphanage, playing basketball with the children.
Sound of children having fun. Ball bouncing cries of shoot, shoot.
With the new Minister of Health and Education, the president participated in a fun run that raised thousands of dollars for the orphanage. Here's the Health and Education Minister commenting on this experience.
I've been training for weeks. The president can run like a rabbit. I couldn't catch him.
And that ends our news report. See you at 5.
Scene 3. president's office.
I looked at all the international possibilities, but I can't get him bumped up to the top of the list.
But he's the president.
Have we given up so soon?
We are out of time. We need a heart, a good heart, doctor. A strong heart.
And are there no good hearts in our country?
Well, I know I can find something. The holidays have just finished. Lots of accidents.
Have everyone call all the local hospitals and see what's available. Swear each hospital to secrecy or else the consequences will be serious. Please, please, please.
Off stage, you can hear many different voices calling the hospitals, each speaking some of these words.
We need a good heart.
You must not mention this to anyone.
There will be serious consequences if you do.
Nighttime. Terence Heckler is walking crookedly, drunk with a bottle of good whiskey in one hand, singing. Il Capitano appears behind him and gently pushes him into the flow of traffic.
Great people, great drinks, great club. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Yes, a stream.
He takes a moment to pay with traffic.
Merrily, merrily, life is but.
Sound of a car braking, the thump of impact, the whiskey bottle flung, smashing onto the stage. Lights out.
I found one! Who? 858. Hit by a car crossing the road in a Tangan state. Carolis of the river. Heart is a punching rate of 3 to 5. It's good enough to say that.
Heckler? Terence Heckler? Millionaire whiskey drinking Heckler? Hating everyone except those who look like him or think like him?
Wants to tear down everything that's good. Thinks power and profit should replace kindness, love, and family. We asked for a good heart.
There are no other good hearts. We don't have time anymore.
If we put the heart of Terence Heckler into the president, what will happen?
He will leave.
We have no choice.
My husband despised Terence Heckler.
Merrily, can we go ahead?
Yes. Yes. Hearts are not evil. Only people are. Gosh, bring him back to me.
Please, bring the heart here immediately.
Scene 4, the president's residence, the bedroom, the sound of a strong heart beating.
It's been almost an hour and he still hasn't opened his eyes.
Well, some people need more time to prepare themselves to return to this world. All his vitals are good.
Mr. President, you have a meeting that starts in 30 minutes.
Say that again?
I said, welcome back, Mr. Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah!
What is this place?
You're in the hospital wing of your residence, sir.
Time to sleep now.
Will he be okay?
Yes, it was a long operation. The anesthesia is still in his system. Come back in an hour.
I'll just wait here.
Do you want some company, Marilyn?
I just want some time with him.
Call me when he wakes up.
Spotlight on news announcer.
Good afternoon. The President visited the Devil Power Station today, supervising and installing the new generator which will increase power to the country by 20%.
Lights out. Scene 5, the president's residence, bedroom. Loud music playing Whitney Houston's Always Love You. The visitors are jubilant, laughing and singing. Isaiah Thomas is sitting up in bed.
The last thing I remember is we were talking about budgets with my ministers.
Yeah. Those discussions can be very stressful.
Is this all real? Am I on Earth?
His wife kisses him lovingly.
Well, I felt that.
How do you feel?
Groggy, but ready to conquer the world. My heart feels so strong inside me.
And you're back with us. Don't go disappearing again.
What happened to me?
Well, you had an heart attack, which significantly damaged your heart. A second heart attack would have killed you. So we had to find a new heart. It wasn't easy.
I don't have my own heart anymore? I want to thank the donor.
Well, you can't thank the donor. He's dead.
Yes. It's these drugs you have me on, Doctor.
Perhaps. What's your name?
It's so strange. Terrence. Isaiah. I'm getting two names at once.
So which one is it?
Terrence Isaiah Terrence Isaiah Thomas.
Do you know what your job is?
I'm rich. No. I am the president of this great nation.
Oh, that's good enough.
Who was the donor?
Oh, professor of philosophy. Aged 48. Slipped in the shower, banged his head, and lights out. He was a long-distance runner, so his heart was in good shape.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I can feel how strong it is. Can anyone hear it? My heart is tapping out a rhythm. It's Morse code. LIAR. Is anyone here telling a porky?
Oh, no. You do have a bit of arrhythmia, but in 3 to 6 months you can fully return to your presidential duties. But for now, it's work for only 2 hours a day. It'll take you up to a year for your heart to fully adapt. You'll be on medication, so you don't reject the heart.
No, thank you, doctor.
Take all the medication that I've given you. That's what got you into the trouble in the first place. You'll be taking these pills daily, so you won't reject the heart. And then when we'll see how your heart deals with life.
I understand.
He opens up his shirt to look at his scar.
Just a small town boy. Just a small town boy. It doesn't feel like that anymore. Something is different. I think I'm going to make big things happen.
There's a knock on the door. The Minister of Health and Education and Minister of Finance enter the room.
Yes, come in. Say hello to the new me.
You have lost some weight. You are looking good, Mr. President.
Welcome back.
Want to see my scar? Pretty impressive.
He opens up his shirt to show the ministers.
It's a work of art, Mr. President.
It looks pretty raw, though. Does it hurt?
Especially when I laugh. What do we have on the agenda?
We are keeping things easy for the next couple of days. There will be no meetings. Good day, gentlemen.
So you just came here to say hello and welcome back. Meetings can always take another time.
All the ministers exit.
The agenda is this. Would you like some music?
What about some rousing marching band music?
That's not what I thought you would say.
Were you hoping for something else?
Well, do you remember our favorite song?
What? Was something we could dance to Kizomba? I do remember the stars. Are we going to be counting stars tonight?
Do you still want that surprise I promised you that night after your speech?
I remember that promise. Whew, my heart feels like it wants to run a marathon.
You will take whatever medication is required, and no tricks.
No tricks.
Instead of counting stars, you can count kisses.
She starts kissing him.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can count higher than that.
Scene 6, the conference room. The Minister of Health and Education and Minister of Defense are informal, relaxed, drinking wine while they talk.
No, I love jaguars. They are more than just an animal. When you turn the key, engine rumbles. You feel it in your bones.
If the cafe in which you are having a cappuccino suddenly turns into a war zone, bombs and bullets exploding all around you, you want a Land Rover, not some pretty boy car. They even have an extra feature. You can call it Come Here Rover, and it's by your side, ready to go.
But how would you fit your belly behind that steering wheel, comrade? Huh? You'll have to work to make it a bit longer. What's the black market rate?
It's 50,000 BC. BC, our beloved currency, to $1. We'll need 20 US. I can change it on the street this afternoon. 20 US will turn into 1 million BC. And with some workers' focus at the bank, we change it into 1 million USD. It's even better than E equals MC squared. We have our own theory of relativity in this part of the world.
You know what? Let me make a call. Hello? Yes. This is Mr. Getro, Minister of Health and Education. Do you know me? Good. You know what? You have children in schools. Yes? What universities do you want them to go? Oh, a few years to come. Well, let me know when the time comes. I am sending my staff member over there to your bank tomorrow with 1 million BC for you to change that official bank rate to 1:1. We'll give you 1 million BC, beloved country, and you have to give me the bank rate. 1 million, yes, US. That's the law. How many cars do we need?
5 cars for a start. Throw in a Lambo.
5 cars for a start. Throw in a Lambo. Don't tell me with the drop limits. There are no limits for the special government employees. What we need, you don't have. What do you mean you don't need the currency? You are one of the largest banks in the country. Yes. You want to remain that way, correct? I have cars to buy. We are bringing in values, those assets in the country.
He hangs up the phone.
Yes, you believe that. Our largest bank. Can you believe that? Yeah? Our largest bank, imagine. I would have them to get it investigated.
This feels so good. And why are we doing it? We want to be an inspiration for the poor, the downtrodden of this country. Let them look up to us. We want to say, if you are as clever as us, look at what you can become. Powerful. We came from the same place as you, and look at what we have now. Beautiful cars and power. The way they will look at us when we pass by in our beautiful cars. Huh? No. The president is my friend. It stops here.
You want money? With a lot of zeros.
I am pulling out.
You are already in.
Only halfway.
That's already too much. You need to have riches for people to have faith in you.
And respect.
But what do you need, rich or need to respect?
Yes, I want respect.
To get respected, people need to either fear or love you. Which one do you want? Respect or love with fear?
I want to say respect by love, but I know that doesn't last very long.
You should try respect by fear then. I don't need much about people respecting me, having faith in me. I just want to be rich. Only. I don't have anything. You see? But this is what I take. I plan to keep climbing higher the ladder and higher and higher. I'm going to get a pot of gold. In my family, we were poor and we only had time to eat this good meat at the Christmas day. And soon we'll have it.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true lover gave to me 1 Lamborghini, 2 Land Rovers, 3 Jaguars, 4 DeLoreans, 5 Rolls Royces, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Scene 7, Office of the Minister of Finance. Marilyn Thomas knocks on the door and he answers.
Marilyn? Thank you for coming. Shall we sit outside? It is such a beautiful, warm night.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea. You wanted to speak with me?
They sit on a bench. The Minister of Finance intermittently looks at his phone.
I need a woman's point of view. My wife spends her time buying shoes, then she's exhausted from all that shopping, and there's nothing left for me.
All that shopping. Your wife was CEO of a company before you married her.
Yes, and she gave it all up for love and children. She lets the nanny watch the children now.
She needs more from life.
I don't know what she does with all her free time. I'm at meetings. When my daughter started in her school play, I had a meeting. I sent my assistant with my wife to sit with my wife and applaud. When my son won first prize for most promising student, I was at an international meeting. All I can do is bring back guilt gifts. I bought my 6-year-old kid an amazing quad bike. He tried to ride it, fell off, and got a concussion.
You have to be with her more. Talk to Isaiah. He makes sure that he's always home for dinner and sometimes even lunch. We always travel together. I just wish there wasn't so much attention on the Isaiah Thomas and his wife. What I do, what I don't do. No one cares what the other wives are doing. They should pay me a fee for diverting attention.
It gets worse. Last night when we were talking about what to have for dinner, I accidentally called my wife by the name of my Portuguese lover, Flavia. I immediately told her she'd misunderstood. I told her what I said was I wanted something with flavor for dinner. Something with flavor, she says. Well, my favorite is chocolate and vanilla. And then she hits me with, I have 2 lovers, one black and one white. I say to her, I give you the perfect life. $1 million house, a pool, a driver, vacations to faraway places, and you're acting like some 20-year-old hormonal boy trying to get as much as you can. Then she says, you're worried I'm getting more than you are when you are at home and you're always on your cell phone. It's the job, I say. It brings the money. You want to give it all up. Then my wife goes absolutely silent. That's what I thought, I say. Do I have to put a leash on you? Maybe it would be just simpler to kill you. Then can you believe it? She laughs and says, despite all that, you still want me. Sweet. Why does life get so complicated?
Why did you do that? Have an affair?
You've never thought of having someone who can fill in the gaps? Someone with whom you could just be without complications?
He looks into her eyes.
But you were thinking about killing your wife. Look at us. 2 unhappy people. We didn't start out this way.
No, we didn't.
Isaiah Thomas appears in the corner of the garden, listening.
My husband, he just doesn't have time for me anymore. He only has time for causes. I begin to suspect that his mission statement is about himself. Where did that idealism go?
It's still there. He's just distracted. So many things to take care of. Foreign relations, education, health, defense, financing, growing discontent. It doesn't end.
She puts her head on his shoulder.
But then what happens to me? There's no space for me, except as the president's wife.
The Minister of Finance puts his hand gently on the back of her head, his cheek against hers.
What we could do together...
He kisses her on the lips. Marilyn Thomas does not resist. Isaiah Thomas watches.
Our first kiss.
Isaiah Thomas reacts with shock, then despair, and tries to become presidential, but the despair overwhelms him. He exits. The Minister of Finance looks at his watch.
Oh, I have to go now. It's a reception, thanking the Germans for their funding. Don't forget me.
Lights out. Scene 8, the marital bedroom. Isaiah Thomas's head is bowed into his hands. Marilyn Thomas enters.
Long day?
In so many ways.
Is anything wrong?
Wrong? the state of the nation, the state of humanity. Do humans have a moral code to guide them?
Everyone does.
Oh, but is there a line that is never stepped over? Or are we like wild horses running this way and that, kicking up so much dust that there's no line anymore?
My morals are my guiding light. Praise to God.
But why do people betray each other?
People do what they do.
You're missing the point. Can you just hold me?
It's all okay.
He pushes her away.
Am I wrong to think what I think?
Isaiah, you have a nation that depends on you. This thinking is of no help to you or to anybody.
No help for me, no help for anybody, no help. How can a woman be so cruel to the man she married?
Isaiah, stop it. Why do you torture yourself with these thoughts?
I think, therefore I am. I can't stop.
Lights out. Scene 9. The president's office.
My heart is beating like a flock of chickens in a hen house when the fox has gotten in. I still have so many questions about this heart, but my new heart is beating with such confidence. It's saying, shut up, we're doing fine.
There have been a few complications over the last few months. A bit of arrhythmia, but it sounded really good.
I just hope my heart can keep up with me.
Please remember, it will take at least 2 years for your heart to fully recover.
You're good to go. The country is back in your hands, Isaiah.
Slow down. He needs to take his pills, get plenty of rest, and limit sweets and fried foods. Can you get him to do all that?
He loves sweets. I'll try my best.
That's not good enough.
You need to learn to take care of yourself.
I am open for business, just not monkey business.
The 3 ministers enter. Isaiah Thomas gets up, does a little cha-cha move before sitting down.
Welcome, gentlemen. Please sit.
Thank you, Mr. President. We'll continue with the media campaign for a while until we start your usual brutal schedule.
I'm open for business.
We applaud you, Mr. President.
It's time to get moving. Cha-cha-cha. Ellen went shopping today. The bread bags are only half full. Why?
With mineral and precious metals prices down, we've had to severely limit wheat import.
What's that big stain on your pants? You're usually the best dressed of us.
A street kid pulled something on me when I refused to give him money while driving here. There are gangs of them now.
Teachers are not going to schools, neither the students.
I'm worried about what's happening on our borders, Mr. President. Our neighboring countries are increasing their defense budget.
We still have our mutual assistance treaties in place. The answer is dialogue.
We should try dialogue first.
Dialogue. Dialogue. Dialogue will not protect us. We need action. I want an assessment of our military capabilities by the end of this week.
Apologies, gentlemen, but that's enough for today. We're giving the president a year to fully recuperate. Please remember that our president is human, not a decision-making machine.
Spotlight on news announcer.
The president has had his yearly physical today, and he was pronounced in excellent health. The doctor commended the president for his excellent discipline and diet, and said he is now commencing training for the Boston Marathon.
Lights out. Scene 10. Minister of Defense's office. The Minister of Defense and the Minister of Finance are standing by the window, looking out with binoculars. Offstage, you hear protesters clashing with police and shouting slogans.
Do you have any idea what it looks out there? I could have gotten killed. I had to park 10 blocks away to find a private entrance. The tear gas on my eyes. This little bottle cost me 3 times more than before. I brought this for you.
He hands a battered sign to the other 2 ministers and reads it aloud.
They're not cows who eat grass. We need food.
Yes, we'll add it to our collection.
We are starving. If you make a human into a what? I can read all of this in this kind of mud on it.
No, it's not mud, it's blood.
I thought it wouldn't come to this. If you noticed how the people have changed, they don't wave or greet us anymore.
Because they're afraid they might end up in a jail cell. If you asked me a few years ago, I would have said that people should love their government, not fear it. But there are advantages to the present situation. I say fear the government, so the government will not fear you.
Supporters of the president were out in full force today, proclaiming that the president should rule forever.
Scene 11, the president's office. Isaiah Thomas is drinking a brandy and coke, not quite drunk.
Since we ordered the police to use necessary force, how are things going out there?
Take a look out the window, Mr. President.
Isaiah Thomas uses binoculars, reading the signs.
Tell the president to go. Be more than a pretty face. The devil walks among us. Oh. Anyone for a drink?
Oh yes. Thank you, Mr. President. Make it a little bit.
It's only 10 a.m., Mr. President. I'll pass for now.
Perhaps by the end of the meeting.
The president pours a whiskey and water, a large portion for the Minister of Health and Education, and hands it to him.
The prices continue to drop on the precious metal and mineral markets. Crop production is half of last year. It's a mess. We can't import enough food.
Oh, people are unhappy, and I feel their pain. But if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. I solve the big problems. They solve the little problems. What are they doing about it?
But Isaiah,
in this office, it is Mr. President.
True, we all have a responsibility, but the people look to their leaders for solutions.
And sometimes there are no solutions. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
The three ministers exit. Marilyn Thomas enters.
They expect me to do it all. I can't. My heart is tired.
You were so sweet and insecure when you first began. A man wanting to give people a better life and willing to work countless hours to make it happen.
And where has that all gotten me?
You had three simple values: national happiness, education, and health for all. We all responded to that. People would hug you in the street.
A good leader makes decisions for the benefit of the country and their people, even at the risk of becoming unpopular.
Do you remember what it was like before? We can go back there.
No, we can't. I don't know who to trust. I don't know if I can even trust myself. I've always let my heart guide me. Now, I am not so sure.
Come, let's try. We can sit on the bench.
No, not there. Under the tree will be nice, cool, protected from the sun. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach.
That was beautiful. My husband. Isaiah, what do I always say? Sleep more.
Love me more. The country does not need you 24 hours a day. And I do not need you 24 hours a day.
She takes him tenderly in her arms. He removes her arms.
What do you mean?
I am a leader. I have to do what is required of me. A good leader makes decisions, even at the risk of becoming unpopular.
We can make time for us.
She kisses him long and lovingly. He pushes her away.
No, we can't. There is no longer time for that.
Scene 12, the airport tarmac. Isaiah Thomas walks to where the Minister of Finance is waiting. El Capitano stands close by at attention.
We are depending on you, Lawrence. Bring back $500 million for us. Charm those Saudis and Russians, even the Chinese. They have no idea you speak Mandarin?
Isaiah Thomas shakes the hand of the Minister of Finance.
Bon voyage. Marilyn will miss you.
The military plays softly in the The military band plays softly in the background. Il Capitano salutes the minister as he walks to the plane. Exit the Minister of Finance. Lights out. Scene 13. An airplane, 30,000 feet above the ground. Blinding bright lights repeatedly surging, like car headlights dimming and then going on full beam. The plane's electrical systems are malfunctioning. A siren goes off. You see the terrified face of the Minister of Finance clutching the seat in front of him, trying to brace himself.
The loss of oxygen in the cabin may lead to a loss of consciousness. To prevent this from happening, the oxygen mask will drop from the compartment above you.
Sound of plane engines increasing in volume. Il Capitano enters, running across the stage, with an airplane on a pole, waving it about. He makes airplane engine sounds as he runs, like a child playing with a toy.
Take the breath position, take the breath position, take the breath position.
Isaiah Thomas is watching the show. Il Capitano crashes the plane into the ground. Sounds of metal breaking, screams of passengers. Il Capitano repeatedly stomps on the plane. There is silence.
It was a good plane. He was a good man. I can get another one.
Lights up on news announcer.
We are happy to announce that the Honorable Minister, Mr. Lawrence Green, our Minister of Finance, is extending his successful tour. We hope to have him home soon with significant funding to nourish the country.
Scene 14. President's office. Isaiah Thomas is alone.
You can tell my arms to go back to the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. But don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think you'll understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man.
The moment is interrupted with the firing of a shot through the window. Sound of glass breaking. The other two shots come in quick succession. Isaiah Thomas scampers around the office, trying to avoid being in the line of fire.
If no one will protect me, must I protect myself? Security, where are you?
Minister of Defense enters.
Oh my God. El Capitan, there's been an attempt on the president's life.
Il Capitano enters.
Can you describe the direction? Did you get a good look at their silence, sir?
Just a bunch of employees running around, screaming. I did see a man walking away in a hurry. He looks like one of those Harunga people. They have become too populous in our country.
Do I have permission to commence Operation Rosebloom?
Yes, of course. We don't want to panic anyone, but we must make sure this does not spread. It starts with one person, and then it turns into something else, an uprising. Those Rungas. We give them a place to prosper for generations, and this is what happens.
Calm down, sir. It was probably just one unhappy person. There always has to be an opposition. Force and resistance. Which one wins?
He speaks into his phone.
Immediately, commence Operation Rosebloom.
I knew this day would come. I protect our citizens, and they attack me instead.
The sound of helicopters circling above, occasional gunfire, sounds of people running and police sirens.
There are people who want to destabilize this government, and we will find them. All our army forces are on alert and will be deployed based on information from our intelligence unit. Our army is our secret weapon, the best in the richest.
I must be tough, show my strength and my wrath. Let those who cannot love me fear me. Now they will learn what we can do.
I'll be back to check up on you.
The Minister of Defense exits. Isaiah Thomas pours himself a whiskey. He snaps his fingers to start the TV broadcast.
Breaking news. The president has been...
Impatient, Isaiah Thomas interrupts the announcer.
There has been an attempt on my life. I want to reassure everybody that I remain in good health. There are certain people urging others to violence. We will take steps to keep our beloved country safe. May God bless this great country of ours. My strength is your strength. Your strength is my strength.
Lights out. Scene 15, the President's office. Isaiah Thomas is alone. Sounds of helicopters and gunfire in the distance. There is a crowd outside singing, "We shall overcome."
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. For deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Marilyn Thomas enters, angry, fearful.
People are being put in prison. The army is patrolling the neighborhoods and kicking in doors. This is not what you want.
I've done what I have done so the people of this nation can survive.
My husband, this is not about you ideology. People are disappearing. People are being killed.
It is those Harunga people.
He opens the window and looks out.
Damn them!
He takes out his phone.
Capitano, please come here now.
Capitano enters.
Yes, sir.
Chala.
We continue to find more and more supporters of the Arunga, and every day they are growing stronger day by day.
Capitano, give me your gun now.
But sir, I am under instruction not to give my gun to anyone unless I'm incapacitated.
Give me your gun now.
Capitano gives Isaiah Thomas his gun. He shoots at the people in the streets.
There goes one. Got another one. They're all gathered together, singing and chanting. Stupid Harunga people and their supporters. Our country has to survive. We have to survive.
Isaiah!
Come here.
He grabs her by the arms. They start to dance together. She tries to break free of his embrace.
Remember when we used to dance under the stars? Why don't we do that anymore?
You're mad! The people wanted to believe in you. They were desperate to believe in you, but now they're scared. They see the changes and they don't know why.
It's a war sometimes. A war with our human nature. People will easily rebel, but do they really know what they want? I want to show them the way to a better life.
Has our government declared war on its own people? Are we becoming like Argentina? All those people who just disappeared?
Maybe you need time to see all of this from a distance, Marilyn, to get the big picture. Some time to think and assess what is really happening. There is an opening for an ambassador, head of the diplomatic mission in Papua New Guinea, our new partner.
This has to stop now. Will you stop all this madness?
No.
Well, if I stay with you, then I'll have to become like you.
You can be whoever you want. I have never thought otherwise.
I've become the president's wife. And I cannot survive like that. Bye, my love.
She exits, crying.
Marilyn, wait!
I'll be watching. Goodbye.
Marilyn, you won't like what happens next.
Lights out. Scene 16. A table and 2 chairs in an undisclosed location.
Marilyn, I've been looking for you all over. Capitano told me what happened.
I won't even ask how you found me. Does Isaiah know where I am?
No, you are safe.
He shot people dead in the streets.
I know. We threatened the families of the deceased, gave them money, and we will monitor them.
He's been having nightmares. In his sleep, he just shouts, "I will not, I will not." But he shot people.
Do we tell him whose heart lives inside him?
No, he might go on a rampage.
What do we do?
You and Paul, he's our Minister of Health and Education after all. You should just try to keep him calm and tell him what he needs to know about what's happening in this country.
Are you going back to him?
No. If Terence Hitler's a heart never existed, would Isaiah have become like this?
I don't know, Nelly. You have my special number to keep in touch.
Scene 17. The setting is a hazy, dreamy tableau. Isaiah Thomas puts on a crown with a leopard skin robe and holds a staff. He struts about, enjoying his esteemed role. Il Capitano and Zani enter in uniform. They dance around the stage, trying to be light on their feet, starting the dance slow and gradually speeding up, going faster and faster by the end of the scene.
There they go, in the dance of time. They can fool you into thinking that though time passes, nothing changes. You believe that you're still the same energetic 20-year-old.
An older person comes out and does jumping jacks, stopping after 8 of them, out of breath.
Well, almost the same. You get convinced that whatever mistake you make will be forgotten and forgiven by time. You'll be loved just as you were loved in the beginning.
Il Capitani and Zani blow kisses, speeding up their dance.
And you will love me forever.
Time passes, and you try to look at the truth. Through it all, you put up a good front, a smiling face. Everything is just fine.
Il Capitani and Zani dance even faster.
You convince yourself that the problem of your life have miraculously gotten better. Your marriage, your friends, your decaying body, the state of the nation. But underneath, you're just like a child in a dark bedroom, waiting for the monster to come.
They make low growling sounds.
I am the king.
But life is okay. You're managing, despite the challenges, until one day the truth comes.
Zani and Il Capitano run about the stage wildly as if blown by a strong wind. Sound of huge wave crashing on the shore.
A tsunami slams across your soul, taking everything with it. Your job, your smile, your bank account, your car, your strong body, your reputation. What's left when everything about you gets stripped away?
Zani and Il Capitano throw off various articles of clothing as they dance.
Tsunami of the soul? Rubbish. Any idiot can see a tsunami coming. Just get to the high ground.
Il Capitano and Zani stop their frenetic dancing and take off anything that remains, except their underpants.
Nothing left but the bare truth. No more advertisements.
Isaiah Thomas is strutting and dancing. The crown falls off his head. He is unable to catch it before it hits the floor. He stops his strutting and dancing and stands very still, realizing the truth of this moment.
And finally, you are free, but standing in that sad and empty darkness, all alone with nothing.
He picks up his crown, frightened. He pulls his crown and cloak tighter around him.
I am the king. I have been and always will be. I will rule from beyond the grave.
Il Capitano and Zani, almost naked, isolated, are standing on different parts of the stage.
Standing in that sad and empty darkness. What still shines in that dark space?
Zani and Il Capitano, who have been dancing alone, look for each other in the dim light and gather together in the illuminated area. They hug one another, join hands, and walk off stage.
I am the king. I am the truth master. Put on your clothes.
Lights out. Scene 18. The president's office. A television cameraman gives him the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're on air.
With time so hard, I invite you all to our National Happiness Day, where we can let go of our worries, attain comfort in being together. The inscription on the Statue of Liberty in America, welcoming people to their shores, reads, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." What wonderful words. Let rich and poor, the hungry, the homeless, those sad and despairing, may you all come. All are welcome to my residence. friends. My strength is your strength. May God bless our great country. Welcome everyone to our National Happiness Day. Yes, cheer, 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 cheer. There are drinks and food all around. I hope that all of you will have a good time this evening. DJ, aka More Money, play your music and dance us off our feet. Come on, have fun. Let go of your worries. As Mer Baba says, a wonderful spiritual leader says, don't worry, be happy. But if you must worry, don't worry about it. Let's dance!
People come on stage in dance lines, moving to great music, having a good time. Isaiah Thomas is dancing with different people, as are all the ministers and their wives.
Cross your arms and get ready to do the do-si-do. Around your partner, here we go. Around your partner, we'll see how much the square dance can be fun. Now bow to your partner and say hello.
Hello.
Bow to your partner and say hello.
Hello.
Around your partner, do-si-do. Around your partner, here we go. Around your partner, you will see how much fun the square dance can be. Clap your hands. Clap your hands with your partner.
While people are dancing, Il Capitano and Zani enter in black suits and sunglasses, carrying photos of their target person. They walk through the audience, checking the photos and people. When they see that there is no match with their photo, they invite the audience member up to the party. They replace the ones who are taken by this quiet raid. When they find the person they are looking for, they whisper in the person's ear, they put the person's hands behind their back and escort them off stage. There is a woman in a wheelchair having a wonderful time. They roll the person off, ignoring a protest and that of others.
Around your partner, do-si-do. Around your partner, here we go. Around your partner, you will see how much fun square dance can be. Lock your arms with your partner. Now swing them around. I said swing your partner around. Around and round, hee-hoo. Yeah. Around and round your partner, do-si-do. Around your partner, here we go.
They must all know that there is nowhere to hide. For people to feel safe in their homes and on the streets. For people to wake up each morning, this is what must be done.
Yes, this is what must be done. Sacrifice the few to serve the many.
Spotlight on news announcer.
A total of 5 terrorists have been captured this afternoon and will be soon interrogated. May we walk in God's light. Big news at 5.
Lights out. Scene 19. A dreamy tableau. Lights up on Isaiah Thomas. He is bereft. His one love, his only love is gone. He is singing Achy Breaky Heart.
You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes up when I'm gone. Or you can tell your friends just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. Hey, the crowd's a bit thin. Can you turn the chairs, please, for the people watching at home?
There's a cheering of the crowd.
Show me the love. Everybody say it. L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E.
There are muted cheers. Only 1 or 2 people repeating back L-O-V-E with limited enthusiasm. He's basking in what he assumes is their admiration.
And I give it back to you. I give you the love times 10.
one or 2 bored people clapping.
There's no room for love in politics. Let me return to my work, building this great country.
End of the dream. Scene 20, the President's office. The Minister of Defense enters.
Mr. President, we have been collecting intelligence data on almost everyone in the country now. We have meshed databases from 6 different government departments. It's amazing what we know about everybody. we will find the assassin and all those who are supporting him.
They think the assassin came from Benson or Caledonia. There must have been a big group of people sympathetic to them. Those Harunga. We are not finding them fast enough. What can we do so we don't have this problem in the future?
We can do the forced expulsion method. Send them all away like the Rohingya Muslims in Mahima, or like the Bhutan did with its Nepalese refugees. That's from the people who believed in gross national happiness, your inspiration. Or we could let them stay in the country, but demolish their houses and torture them.
What about rehabilitation centers?
Concentration camps, we looked into that. We are running the numbers now. The cost of food and electricity has been going up.
Too much stress here. I need a girl who just wants to have fun. Any volunteers? Yes?
By the way, Mr. President, where is our Minister of Health and Education?
He's housebound. He is housebound at the moment. Some sort of virus. Doctor says it can be quite contagious.
I'll give him a call later and fill him on the meeting.
The doctor said no screen time or phones for a while. Just rest.
Have you heard from Lawrence? How is the fundraising going? Are we getting the cash infusion we hoped for?
He keeps telling me that he is working on it.
That doesn't sound good. He has one more country left to visit on his tour.
While our Minister of Finance is involved in fundraising, I thought we could do some of our own. Let me show you. Do you see the Ecstasy Club next door?
Sound of pumping music, disco color lights.
It's still in the early stages, but you can see the potential. We've been open for a few weeks.
How much does it cost to get past the door?
$500,000.
What? Do they get free drinks?
Oh, they get a 15-minute personal meeting with me every month. The 4 foreign corporations are already signing on. While jogging this morning, I have made... we have made 2 million. I have chosen the name Ecstasy Club. I like that name, Ecstasy Club. That's how they will feel after they talk to me. What do you think?
I'm not a lawyer, but this sounds like a huge conflict of interest.
Not if it's raising money for the country. I thought we could do some AI photo stuff. A picture of me and the Pope shaking hands over there with the caption, "God is on our side." A picture over there of me holding up a baby, putting $100 bill in its hand and kissing it. Maybe even the Sistine Chapel, where God is reaching out his arm, giving life to Adam, the first man. Put my face on Adam.
This is getting quite bizarre to me.
Bizarre? I know a president who put his face on a meme coin. We need to think imaginatively.
What we need is good financial management. Hopefully our Minister of Finance returns soon. May we never have to face the consequences of what you are planning.
Never say never.
Scene 21. Isaiah Thomas is standing in his office, looking out the window. The Minister of Defense enters, accompanied by Il Capitano, who brings in the Arunga man suspected of the attempted assassination of the president. The man is dressed well in a white shirt and black pants. He is barefoot. There is mud and blood over the shirt. There are bruises on his face, and his hair and clothes are bedraggled. The Minister of Defense is dressed in combat fatigues, ready to command the troops with Il Capitano.
We have a CCTV footage. You were running away.
I heard the shots and got scared. I was coming home from work.
And you just happened to be walking past the residence when the shots were fired.
I walk past here every day.
Minister of Defense nods to the soldier who slaps the Arunga man with force.
We have a CCTV footage from the last 12 months. We will see if that's true.
Why didn't you stop when the security officer commanded you to halt?
Sir, Honorable President, my parents and grandparents were born in this country. This is my home. When someone in a black suit and sunglasses runs after you, ordering you to stop, after you've had rifle shots, what was I supposed to do? He looks like a sniper from the movies. I thought he was going to take me hostage.
You tried to assassinate the president of this blessed country and failed. That's the truth.
He motions for the soldier to take the man away. The soldier drags the Arunga man out.
Do you think it's him?
It's just a matter of time before he confesses.
We don't have time.
I understand.
Spotlight on announcer.
While trying to escape, the Arunga assassin, Tondera Yara, was shot and killed. 2 policemen were injured, but are recovering in a stable condition. That's all for now. Big news at 5.
Scene 22. A spotlight illuminates Isaiah Thomas on the podium, where he first spoke.
I give you President Isaiah Thomas.
Sparse, isolated sounds of clapping.
2 years ago, you elected me to join you in the efforts to rebuild this great country. Citizens of this great country, I say to you, no more. No more will we let the powerful play on the weak. We are the powerful. My fellow countrymen, brothers and sisters, our nation faces danger from inside and out. There are countries that want our minerals, our educated, even our soul. We will not let them. We will not let them. There are dangers from inside the country. We have opened our arms to the people who want to take away our joy of living in this country, the peace and beauty of each day. We will not let them take it. Thanks to the unstoppable investigations of our intelligence unit, we have caught the man who tried to assassinate me, a Harunga man. Our continuing efforts have uncovered a network of Harunga affiliates, some as young as 16. The Harunga are like cockroaches. They breed, increasing in numbers, and bring their dirt into our lives. They pollute our beautiful homes. Women are not safe in their beds. Men are taken from the streets and their body parts used in primitive rituals.
President, they eat people's space.
Come, everybody. Come and hear what we must do.
Voice of large crowd chanting.
Kill the cockroaches.
Kill the cockroaches.
Yes, kill the cockroaches. Yes, yes, we began with hundreds. Now I see thousands of you gathered here. The Arunga are some of the worst people in the world. They are a tribe that deals in violence and deceit. We gave them a home for generations and now they try to destroy us. Why? Because they want this country for themselves. For themselves! They don't believe in the same things we do. This terror will soon be out of control and we will be hiding in our houses in fear. We must do something now. Throw the rubbish out. Throw out the rubbish. Throw out the rubbish. Throw out the rubbish. We must protect ourselves. We are God's soldiers. We will conquer. We will be victorious. So I say to you, my strength is your strength. Your strength is my strength. Together we will overcome. Together
we will overcome.
Together
we will overcome.
Sounds of helicopters overhead, police sirens in the distance. Scene 23. A stage on which a podium stands. A large crowd chanting and cheering off stage.
It's a new day.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
Lights up on the opposition leader, Marilyn Thomas, standing on the same podium as used by her husband, President Isaiah Thomas. Marilyn Thomas is the energy of someone with a vision. She is invincible.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A new day is coming. For months now, a campaign of terror, the like of what we've never seen in this country, has been carried out on the Hurunga. Women and children separated, huddling in dark prisons, men taken to undisclosed locations. But we are all Hurunga.
We are all Hurunga.
We are all Hurunga. Change is now. Look at us. Thousands of you here today. Tens of thousands. What has the president done for you then? Higher taxes?
Yes.
Oh, yes, he has. A broken educational system?
Yes.
Oh, yes, he has. Higher food prices? Oh, yes, he has. No medicines in our hospitals? Oh, yes. Some of you fearing for your lives? Yes. We love this country, and we cannot let it be destroyed by those who will hang on to power at all costs. We love this country. We love this country.
Isaiah Thomas enters with the Minister of Defense.
How easy it is to talk like that when you have never had to make the hard decisions. Have you ever stood in the line of fire? Take her down from the stage and bring her to me.
Zani and your Capitano walk in a direction, guns visible. They bring her in front of Isaiah Thomas.
Hello, Isaiah.
This is what you've been doing all this time? This betrayal?
Betrayal? Your tortured mind. Where is the Isaiah I married?
He's here. Here!
What do you want? Imprisoning our people. Torturing them. For what?
I want peace.
You need to stop this.
Come back to me, and this will all stop.
Their eyes are locked in a battle.
Did you ever love me?
I did.
What then?
You gave a purpose to my life. Your heart.
It's the Arunga people trying to take over this country. Men and women confusing themselves about who they are, and all the enemies. Only big business can save us. We have enough money. Why is my heart suddenly out of control?
You have the heart of Thomas Hitler.
No. I am Isaiah. Isaiah Thomas. Marilyn? Marilyn.
He falls to the ground. He has a heart attack and dies. Enter the news announcer, stands alone on stage.
I regret to report the death of our president, Isaiah Thomas, of natural causes this morning.
Enter Il Capitano and Zani.
Out with the old boss, in with the new boss. Out with the old boss, in with the new boss. Out with the old boss, in with the...
News announcer.
Mourners and those wishing to pay their last respects may do so at the president's home around 9 a.m. tomorrow. May his soul rest in peace.
Minister of Defense Il Capitano and Zani go to stand next to Marilyn Thomas.
To carry on the great work of this country, a unity government has been formed. The Minister of Defense, Mr. Gerald Monroe, and Marilyn Thomas, leader of the New Day Party, will guide this country until elections can be held. God bless this wonderful country.
End of play.
A Change of Heart by Jonathan Brakarsh. Directed by Muchemwa. I'm going to invite the director and the playwright to come up so we can we get a couple more chairs? Or you guys can sit over here just to stay? Okay. All right, I'm going to introduce you to the cast before we get to the talk back. Playing the news announcer Yeukai Mhandu. Nelly Thomas being played by Jolene Malenga. Isaiah Thomas played by Musa Saruro. The minister played by Lovejoy Mwaoneka. Cadrick Msongelwa playing another minister. Clive Jonga playing Terence Heckline, one of the ministers. And then Kingsley Chinyandura, who read the stage directions and was also the assistant director. And of course, the director, Makomborero Teresa Muchemwa, and our playwright, Jonathan Brakarsh. All right, so for those that were not there in the beginning, this is the Almasi African Playwrights Conference. This is our 8th edition. So how it works is we bring in 5 playwrights over a 2-week process. We came in on the 8th of December, and I'm sure we read Jonathan's play on the 11th. And so there's been a lot of rewriting, there's been a lot of conversations, just about getting to the core of what the work is. So now that you guys are here, it completes the process in a way, the development process. Well, not completes it. It's just another step in the development process. So there's a 3-step process that I'm going to try and lead you guys through in terms of how we're going to give feedback. So the first question that I'll ask you is what jumped out at you, what struck you, what excited you, all the good, beautiful stuff. David and then Zay.
Hi, well done everyone. Well done Jonathan, because I know how much work you've done to get it to this. So well done to that. I think what struck me the most was how this play feels like it could come out of any country, in any place. Well, not any, but there's just a bunch of places where you're like, that's there, that's there, that's there. It felt so real, maybe a little too real. Knocking us backwards. So yeah, that's what really struck me. So well done.
First of all, congratulations, Jonathan. Great play. And I was saying to it's fantastic how art imitates life. And you got that on the button. The fact that you took things that are happening in the world today, whether it's in Yugoslavia, America, right here in Zimbabwe, and you put it on the stage, and it was fantastic. Well done to all of you.
More thoughts? More thoughts? Yes, Chelsea?
Hi. Because I'm not tall even when I stand. I just wanted to say what stuck out to me was how you inventively used comedia. As someone who finds it very daunting to have comedia in original plays and like exploring characters in a way that is not
stark in the archetypes and so on. I really enjoyed seeing how compelling the characters were. I wasn't finding them as stereotypical of the comedian characters, but I was also not disassociating with them. I could tell, like what Zane and Tatiana have said, that you could see how relevant and how the story exists in everywhere we go, but also how the people we're meeting in the story are people we meet every day and people we encounter in different things. And it was helping me see how compelling you can use the different forms that are there in drama to tell a story. I really enjoyed the comedian work in it. Thank you.
Going once. So, all right, the second portion of this is questions. What questions do you have?
Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations on your play. I really enjoyed it. It reminded me of a Greek tragedy, something along the lines of Hamlet. So this is going to be a long question. I'm sorry about that. But I'd like to know, like, since the heart transplant and the protagonist misremembering his name was the only form of like magical realism in the play, was he really influenced by the donor of the heart, or was him misremembering his name a red herring in the theory of absolute power, perhaps absolutely?
Good question.
Great question.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Oh yeah. One of the things that we always try is whenever. So the questions that you're going to ask, you're most likely not going to get a response, because the key is always the response is going to be on the page. So when you guys come next time and you hear the play, the response will be where? On the page. Any more questions? Any more questions? All right. Oh, yes.
I don't know if it's the answer that I need in the play, but I was just curious that what kind of research. Congratulations. Congratulations. Just start with that. I was just curious what kind of research did you have to do, especially on parts you were not sure of, or I'm just curious. Yeah.
I can answer that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Tons. So I was studying dictators in different countries.
Can you touch this?
Oh, sorry.
I got you. You just made the videographer's heart drop.
How much does this cost? Yeah. So, just tons of research. Looking at dictators and strong men in various countries, looking at what happened after their reign, before they started, how they became what they became, looking at their family life. A lot of these events, as noted before, come from real things happening. You know, some of them are Trump, some of them are Mugabe, some of them are Idi Amin, all sorts of stuff. So it was really interesting to kind of watch that come alive for me.
I have a question.
Oh, sorry. Any more questions? Yes, Zaza, and then Pili.
First of all, well done in terms of the amount of work you have done on the script. I have a few questions. The first one is, I think people talked about the framing of the play in terms of the comedian, the Lazarus bit, and I was just curious in terms of the choice to make it sparse in terms of the instances we see it throughout the play, or whether this is something that you're still exploring as you're doing your rewrite. And then I was also curious about Isaiah Thomas and his dual personality once he receives Terence Eckner's part. Did he have moments in which he realized that this is what is happening to him? Did he have moments in which he was actively fighting in order to not allow this other personality to take over? Do we also have moments in which this other personality is really fighting, and of course we see it winning over the course of the play? And then my other question is this country modeled around the US? Or not necessarily the country in the play? What I'm trying to say, my question is, does this country emulate the US model, the country in the play? I hope that makes sense. And then what are the stakes for Isaiah Thomas as he's constantly losing the battle between his own conscience and the conscience of the heart? And also, what are the stakes for this country? And I will stop here.
Just keep going.
I think one of the questions that was quite interesting that we kept having conversations about with Jonathan was attached to that idea of is it the heart or is it the power, right? What is it that corrupts him, the heart or the power? And so it was quite an interesting journey to be able to figure that out. And I think you did such a good job of finding that. And I'm glad like such questions are coming up. Felicity and then Chikwanha.
Thank you. I have a few questions as well. One is about the Portuguese lover, the master who did the deed with the other lady. I was wondering what made him feel so free and so quick to mention that he had a Portuguese lover, whereas only after that we see they have something in common. That came. Okay. And sorry, I'm just reading my handwriting. Yes, nuts. Okay. There's a line in your play that says, "We are all Harunga." And as an audience, I can put in the gaps what that means. But we only have in the play, we only hear clearly the perspective of the president, what the Harunga, who they are. And I wonder, is there the other perspective? Who are they? What are, and also, Marilyn, why is she Harunga? If not, why is her whole manifesto around her? Just, the Harungas, who are the
Great question.
So my thing is, I think everybody can hear me. I think to join what Zaza was saying, for me, I perceive that since you made your research on several dictators, I perceive dictatorship from different countries. I recognize the massacre, Rwanda. I recognize Gideon, whoever, and the states, of course. And it's true that I have also a confusion about the Arungas because they all seem to be Arungas. So why is the president against them? Yes. If we don't see which other ethnic would there be?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Well done to the crew and the actors and directors. Approach here in the middle of the train. Trying to identify which African country is in my mind went to Rwanda, somewhere in East Africa, in the community of Jonathan, Kadyamurandu. was wondering, you not come a little bit closer to home? If you have some sort of self-censorship, it could be any other country in Southern Africa, where we don't. I'm not sure if we have any schools in Southern Africa, but I think there's one country.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Great. Do you guys have any questions for us?
I didn't have for you guys.
Okay.
I had a question for Jonathan to say the rest of the company and the actors were here to see the growth and development of your play. My question is, did this process in any way help you, and how did it help you from the moment you came to?
Great. Yeah, for everyone. Yeah, I think seeing it read. Oh, can you speak up? Okay.
So the mic doesn't project to everyone.
Oh, I thought it projected. Okay, so being able to hear the play read was fantastic, and also Teresa did an exercise where the actors would come up and play the character, and then we'd get to ask the character questions. So watching how people answered them was giving me different dimensions of each character as well. And then also just the reading before the performance was fantastic. It opened up new possibilities. And then seeing the performance, so seeing the evolution of it from just like a printed word where it was like bland. I was talking to myself for months, right? So being able to actually have other voices do it opened up other possibilities for the characters. So that was excellent. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sure.
Because it's it's change of the heart. Yes, someone did mention about is it the heart changing in and everything. But so was there some medical research on transplant and everything? Maybe interviews of people who got the heart of someone. Because and the brain in all that. I mean, is it his brain changing or his heart?
Right. Just to answer that quickly, that's what it. One of the aspects of the play I was exploring is who's responsible for our actions, right? Is it our emotions or is it our mind? How much control do we have over our actions? What's our responsibility for our actions? And also, when we get obsessed or dominated by, let's say, the dark side of our hat, greed, thirst for power, revenge, can we pull out of it? Or do we just go deeper and deeper as in some of the strongmen and dictators?
Any questions for us, for the audience? Okay.
No, just a thank you for the questions you were saying.
Woo! All right. Thank you all for coming through. I'm sure when you walked in, you were handed a feedback sheet. So please, would love to hear from you. It also helps us be able to get your details so that we can stay in touch with you. This afternoon, there's going to be another performance. There's going to be a presentation of Shards by Cynthia Marangwanda. Directed by Shamaine Mujeri. So please come through at 4:30 and experience the play. We have 2 more plays coming up tomorrow. We have Not Enough Buses in Spring by Pilisiwe. Directed by Munashe Goromonzi. Then we've got Quixotic by Tawanda Vombo. Directed by Shaling Mangweni Furisa. Tell a friend, and come through and watch the shows. And thank you all, and see you later. All right.
Stay. Stay there. Yeah.
Can you just come in a bit closer in regards to... Yeah,